Hey, it's your boy Saiyan. Welcome to Vanilla Gaming. And today, we're about to play a new event that's been launched in our state and in all other states. It's BlitzVersus. Let's play, guys. Here we go. So for all other gamers out there who played tower defense games, this game kind of works in the same way. There's 3 towers for each team. There's a mid tower, a top tower, and a bottom tower. So basically, you can destroy 1 tower or 3 towers in order to get to the throne or the command center of the enemy and destroy it. However, if you only destroy 1 tower or no towers at all, the damage to the command center is fairly less. So as you can see here, you can also kill other players. Bang! And you can continue hunting and killing the opponent so that they can't reach your towers and your throne. Boom! So if your APC is going through all the APCs of another player, it takes 3 hits to send them to respawn time. Like so. Bye! So the respawn time, if you are fallen, basically takes about 1 minute plus for your base to be able to attack again or go for another tower or attack another player. So as you can see, since all our enemies are down, they're all dead, the 2 of us can play offense and go for their towers and kill it, so that basically we can teleport closer, like so. When you're closer, the time to get to the command center and the other towers are much more efficient, which makes you take it down faster, and that way you can end the game sooner. So as you can see, the other player of the enemy has now respawned and he can now attack or take towers. So one thing you need to know about the teleports and the speed ups, it has a limit to it. So you have to conserve the teleporting and the speed ups only when necessary and when you can successfully use it on another player. Otherwise, you can get stuck at a position that's very far from the objectives or the enemy's tower, and you won't be able to take it down sooner than the opponent. So once you're taking down the command center, a missile can be launched at you, which makes you fallen for the first half of taking down the throne. It makes you go onto a cooldown of 1 minute plus. That way you won't be attacking any of the opponent's players or the command center. And the command center also does go on a cooldown, a final shield that basically also lasts about 1 minute plus, and you won't be able to take it until such time. So while waiting for the cooldown to finish, some of your teammates can go for the enemies who have respawned and kill them so that they can't touch your towers or your command center, and basically protect your team from losing the game. When your timer is done for your respawn time, which is, like I said, about 1 minute or so, you'll be able to port back in the battlefield and either defend your towers or go for the enemies who are attacking your base. And when they're all dead, like in this case, you can basically go to their command center, go closer to it so that you could take it as soon as the shield drops. So for this event, it's highly reliant on having good teammates. So if you have friends who have maxed bases or have high technology and USB power, team up with them so that you could have a better chance of winning the game. So shout out to Glute and Philip the Great for inviting me to this game. And we won, guys. We achieved victory. Now we're gonna proceed to the next part of our video. And now, over the holidays, we have a new hero that was introduced by the dev team. Her name is the Latter Gen, and it's been the first few battles that I've tried her out with my formation. Of course, we have to find other players with similar stats as mine to make this video much more reliable. So here we are with my formation, Latter Gen, Cyclone, and Nightingale versus the ever famous Tuner APC with Tuner, Cyclone, and Nightingale. Here you can see that even as the early rounds progressed, just on the third round, the damage dealt to the front lines is so much that the Tuner's squad is out of the picture. And it's only a matter of time until Cyclone's and Nightingale's squad is erased from the battlefield. Here's another example of similar stats versus a Diver APC. So we have my same formation as Latter Gen, Cyclone, and Nightingale versus Diver, Glowblade, and Robust. The outcome is fairly the same as that of the Tuner APCs. This formation kind of takes out the front row of the enemy team, and then it takes care of the second and third row afterwards. As you can see, the first line is almost out just on the second round. So this is just an experimental formation that I tried out. Of course, there are other formations that could benefit from the Latter Gen. There are other heroes that emphasize on normal attack damage like Nomad, Predator, Huntress, Anastasia, Ivan. There are other heroes that could benefit from the buff of normal attack damage that this hero can provide. It also depends on what type of formation you want to build. If you want a damage type APC, then you get heroes with a big amount of damage output. That way, the skill of Latter Gen that helps restore troops will be fully maximized. Or you can add other heroes that maximize healing potential and troop restoration so that your APC can last longer in battle. Of course, there's more to look out for and more to experiment from this hero. As of now, it is powerful. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and of course subscribe to my channel. This is your boy Vanilla, signing out.